3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to Budz Talking Budz. You got Sean, you got Elijah, you got Jared, and you got this guy, HT. How are we doing?
Oh, happy holidays, bro.
Doing great. Holidays, baby.
Merry Christmas.
This coming out on Monday, so technically yesterday was Christmas.
But today is what, the 22nd?
Yeah.
Just
Thursday,
finished all my shopping?
Yes.
Just finished.
What do you got the wifey?
Okay, so I'm actually getting her a new phone. We're gonna start a new account at Verizon.
iPhone? You getting her an iPhone finally?
Nope. She wants a Galaxy. She wants the Galaxy. She has an iPhone.
Whatever.
She's like, I want to switch over. I was like, yes, because my phone's awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, basically, I'm trying to corrupt you to get an iPhone, and I thought if she got the new one, then maybe it would corrupt you to get one. Yeah, that was my end goal.
So I had a Samsung for years, and then I just got the 13 when it came out. So
yeah, you want to be a green bubble weirdo?
Nope. Galaxies, bro. I like space. What are we talking about?
Hey,
no. So that's the main gift. That's the main gift. But
she knows about that.
Yeah, she knows about that. We're gonna do that together. We're gonna go pick it out, all that stuff.
Cute outing.
But so I had to get her some other things, of course. But like we, got married this year. That was one of the other things. So we don't have a lot of our own games and stuff for the house. So I bought like multiple different games,
like
for
board
the house,
games,
like a couple card games and Mexican train dominoes, because it has like every.
I love
you
Mexican
can play
train
every
I never
variation.
played, but yeah.
So like you can play them all.
Yeah.
It's got every set of dominoes in there. So like whatever type of dominoes you want to play with it's nice. And it was
That's
like cool. $26 at Target. I was like, I went to World Market to try to find her like a teacup, and instead I found a $60 bathrobe, like really, really nice bathrobe that was half off. So of course I bought 2 of them, one for me.
nice.
And then I did get her like a coffee cup and a couple coffee mugs.
So you want her to be homely in your home?
Yeah, trying to get some new stuff for the house.
Stuff for the house.
Nice.
Gotta do it.
That's very good.
I like it.
You're smart, actually.
Smart man. Smart man.
Yeah, acting like you're a vet in this married game.
You know, I put some effort in. It took me some time. Don't get me wrong.
Man, do you have anything for your girl?
I did quite a few things.
Like how much did you drop on her this time?
Too much.
That face says it all.
I mean, I did take her to Monterey and spent like $750.
Yeah, like
But anyway,
2 weeks ago, and now you got it Christmas.
Yeah. So for Christmas, I didn't have to spend that much on her because the trip was like one of the main things. Because I'm like, I'm dropping $750 on this shit. But anyways. So she has a pug, so I got her like a stuffed pug with bug eyes out because, females, they like their stuffed animals, and I noticed she didn't have a single stuffed pug, so I'm like, gotta do that.
Okay.
But she has other ones.
Yeah.
So it goes with the collection.
Yeah, it goes with the collection.
What's the pug's name?
Watson.
Love it.
That's cute.
I like it.
Love it.
Pretty good.
Cute.
Yeah.
Is she going to name her next dog Holmes?
No, she wants me to get a dog.
Or
though.
Elena.
But
No, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, dude.
But,
great.
Actually, not bad.
Great.
but yeah, I did that. I got her also a stuffed dinosaur because, it was another conversation. And then...
Is she 12?
No.
Don't have school right now? They're on spring break.
Yeah.
They're on winter break.
She's young at heart. I've met her. She's definitely that.
No, she's 100% young at heart, which works for me because I'm still a child.
Nice.
But
she's that
but
fun,
the best
loving,
thing
charismatic.
I did, was I got her a Polaroid camera because I figured that's something for the both of
Good
us
job.
to do things over the year.
Expensive. They're expensive to like keep up.
Yeah, the pictures
films
are so expensive.
Film are so great.
I bought one once. Yeah.
A few books are cool too to keep them in.
Yeah,
that's what we have. My
couldn't
house.
find any.
Oh,
No matter where I went.
Marshalls?
Can't find a photo book?
Not Marshalls.
Hobby Lobby?
Not Hobby Lobby.
Amazon?
Not Amazon, but it's not going to get here before Christmas.
No, that's what you do. We like, here's the Polaroid. I want to pick. You can pick it out what book you want to put it in. That's how you do it.
and then nudes can't get leaked that way.
That is true.
You can't be leaking Polaroid nudes.
I'll tell you guys a story after this.
No, go for it.
Yeah,
Just
might as
go
well do
for
it
it.
now. Yep.
All right.
So Elijah has a friend. We can start with that.
So me and my girl were cleaning out my room the other,
Your room?
a couple weeks
Okay,
ago.
was it her room or your room?
My room. We were cleaning out my room a couple weeks ago, and then I had some Polaroid nudes of my ex. I forgot about. They were in a book somewhere. Like they were in my garage. So I completely forgot about them until we were moving stuff out. And it was the book that I was in. Like they fell out when she saw them.
Oh, that's a good story.
Was that a bad thing, or was she
It's
like
a bad thing, dude. She got so sad. bad. I felt so bad, but I didn't know. I didn't remember. And as soon as I saw them, I immediately just threw them away because I'm like, I don't need anything to do with that. Yeah,
smart.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that happened.
Get him out of the trash later.
That's brutal for sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty good story though.
Yeah, but she was
so
a champ.
sweet. I can see her
she
just
was
being
sad.
upset about it.
She was sad, but she's really good at communicating things, so that's all that matters.
That's a win. That's a win.
Yeah.
Clearly, she was upset, but yeah.
Damn.
So that's why I had to kill.
That's
I had to kill Christmas this year.
Yeah. At first, I thought you said like mags, but photos of your ex. That's a rough one to get past right there. Like,
it is, dude.
but if you get past it and you move forward and things go well, yeah.
Yeah, and I totally just remember, bro. If I found just fucking random cock pictures in her room one day,
I know the joke, but yeah. If a binder full of cock, just like
binder full of cock.
Sweet, super bad.
With dates on there, you know.
I swear, bro.
Oh, thankfully there was no dates on the pictures.
Yeah.
You know how many foods are shaped like cocks? The best cocks.
that's on Netflix.
Oh, you're awesome.
I need to watch it again.
She's never she's never seen Superbad, so I got to show her that.
Okay, so me and Jasper are doing this. We're trying to go find all the movies that our ladies haven't seen, and neither of our ladies have seen Mrs. Doubtfire. And I was like, bro, this is you're like her family fully religious. That's a movie you guys should have been watching.
Yeah. Yes, it's a wholesome movie. Rest in peace.
Yes,
Cross dressing. I don't know. Like it might not be about
But
it.
he's got
It was a joke.
But he's got a good reason for it. He did it for the kids.
He was the sweetest lady, not lady. Did you see the horror trailer?
For it?
They
random trailers.
They made parodies, bro.
They did a parody trailer for it if it was a horror, and it is brutal.
It's amazing.
Funny.
It's amazing.
It's really good.
They should do a parody trailer and have it be, super social justice and like really, really basically them confronting her about being, this is very transphobic, and you're this. Some right wing media group needs to put that out there.
Well,
and then Walter's like, he's dead, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
do whatever you want. Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't get my lady anything for Christmas, so we can move on past me.
Oh, you didn't?
I did not.
that a mutual thing?
Yeah, I think so. We'll see. I have my suspicions that maybe she did actually get me something, but she's like, we probably shouldn't get each other this year. We got a lot going on.
That's what a woman always says, though.
And so I didn't. And maybe it comes back about me to update next week.
Flowers. Like at the most basic flowers.
Yeah.
Like nice Trader Joe's, something.
Sounds good.
Super cheap.
You know what?
Flowers.
No.
Win.
Cooking mitts.
Cooking mitts.
Okay, that's
here's
a little
this.
misogynist.
Christmas morning, you wake up the kids, you bring her breakfast in bed and flowers.
No.
There it is.
And then when it's time to open presents, you're like, babe, come out of bed. Come hang out with us.
And then I get like some sweet ass new bow and arrow accessory that I want. I'm like, hey, we got these oven mitts that I just got out of the kitchen, and I know you've had them for years, but let me.
HT told me to.
And I got you a half bottle of wine.
I gave it to you yesterday, and you drank half last night. But yeah.
Here's the rest of it. You can have it now.
Oh, man. No, I did nothing with the wife either.
What?
We're going to Disneyland, so we're like,
Okay,
in
you guys are
February?
going to drop some money on
so
that.
we're like already like none.
How often do you guys go to Disneyland?
We went last time. We did Make-A-Wish with Lily, and they took us there when she was 5. Yeah. So we said like, okay, since she did it when she's 5, when
We'll do it.
Gwen turns 5, we're going.
Okay,
So
cool.
that's what we're doing.
It's a good age to go.
Oh yeah.
You got to do
and we
it.
gotta like the reason why we're not buying each other presents because we got a hotel literally across the street.
Oh my
it's
God.
not the Menage anymore, but what's it called now?
I don't know.
One,
It's
is it the
another
one
one.
directly across the 5?
No, it's like we're here. There's a Denny's across the street. You
perfect.
go across the street, and it's the front gate.
And you got cheap breakfast every morning.
Yes.
So like here's the entrance to Disneyland if you're going in this way to Disneyland this way and California Adventure that way. Like straight across the 5 is the Menage. It used to be called the Menage. I think somebody else bought it.
I think I know what you're talking about.
24-hour pool and jacuzzi.
Oh, that's
and like we went the first couple nights we would go and we'd like watch the fireworks there, and then we would go and just like chill in the jacuzzi at the hotel with a drink and watch the fireworks from the hotel.
Hell yeah.
See it from right there.
No, we're stoked. Because when we did the Make-A-Wish, we had the Pier View Hotel or something. It's on the campus, but we had to walk 1.5 miles at 7 in the morning to get there because we want to do everything. So we're walking 1.5 miles to get there, and then we had to walk all the way through downtown Disney to get into the park, walk the park.
Oh, see, yeah, the first time
Oh
we
my
did it, we
God.
stayed at the DoubleTree, which was like, a couple miles away, and like you had to
Like,
shuttle
that's a trek,
in,
dude, after everything.
and then it really is.
And they wouldn't let us take the carts that we had. We had was strollers. We couldn't walk them back to our hotel. Like, how easy would that have been? They're like, no, you can't take the Disneyland ones back with you. And like, we have kids sleeping at 10 o'clock at night. Like,
Oh,
That'd have been easier, but you know.
yeah, but this time we're literally across the street. We can like go back and take breaks. So
To win.
because we're doing
Nice.
To win.
3 days. Yeah,
I've been to Disneyland in years.
yeah, it's fun.
You know what like honestly, it's they have some of the best, most random food places.
Oh yeah,
It
turkey
is
leg.
crazy.
I've
dude.
also
Like,
never been to Six Flags.
Oh, that's a must.
Yeah.
yeah, and they've gotten better.
Your girl's like 6 years old, so she can be like kids prices.
Sorry, I was gonna say. So what I did for her birthday, guys, she's gonna take me skydiving for mine.
Nice.
That's cool.
That
Yeah.
sounds fun.
I've always wanted to go skydiving.
I was
Yeah.
supposed to go, and then
See, you told me that she likes skydiving. I think
Yeah,
she'll like.
she's
it.
gone
like a roller
skydiving. She's
coaster.
gone skydiving.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You think you're going to go out of Santa Maria?
I have no
Or
idea.
You
right
can go,
here.
no, they closed it down. They don't do
Oh,
it here
really?
anymore. They don't do it in Pismo. So you can do SM or SB. I would suggest SB because
Yeah.
you're jumping near the ocean, which would be a cooler view.
That
But
would be
you can
much
jump out of
more,
SM as well. Maybe you should check Pismo. They used to have it. It was a
They
small
did.
little trailer. I jumped there one time, and literally it was right next to our old shop. And the trailer was such a piece of shit. It was just, I would have thought it would condemned. I actually saw it for a lot of years, and I thought nobody's ever doing anything out of there.
I saw a couple people do it, like
Yeah.
a lot.
And then I got a text, and then when I was texting the guy back, like, yeah, where should I meet you to jump? And he's like, oh, it's this gray trailer at this address. I'm like, holy fuck, I know where that is. But he packed all the stuff right in there, and then we went up with a pilot that's like, yeah, I'm not certified yet, but I get my hours. And I'm like,
awesome.
this is great.
Yes.
And
That's
then I was
not what people should say.
and then when we were up in the air, I was pointing. I was like, "Oh, I like to surf that break right there." And the guy's like, "Yeah, I see white sharks all the time when I'm up here,
Nope,
swimming in the water." And I'm like, "You're really shitting on my parade
Bro,
here."
you're fucking up my whole vibe right
bro.
now.
Yeah.
Let me get eaten by sharks. All
Absolutely.
right? Don't tell me about
Well, I think it's gonna be pretty well done because like she has a whole video from the time where she went. They
Yeah.
had, like full flight suits and shit. I think it might be out in SB or maybe
Yeah.
in Santa Maria.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I got the video too. And right before that, I had been riding ATVs in the dunes, and I had hit a huge jump and broke my face. Like I had this huge blood, and I had all these bandages. And then we still went and jumped like the next hour later. And so I'm literally going down, and these bandages are about half on my face, and they're all like,
face hurt.
Yeah, I had a full concussion.
I mean,
I
like,
was
when you were
vomiting.
flying.
Yes!
It was a mess. Yeah, I don't
And
really
you
remember.
Straight.
It was a mess. Yeah.
You're just
You're an
champion.
athlete.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
You're an athlete. You've done this
Wyatt
before.
had came to visit me. He was still living in Nebraska. He came out here to visit, and that's what we had planned. We were like, we're going to ATV ride, then we're going to skydive, and then we had a delivery shift that night. I signed us up for we were out delivering that night. And so I'm out there at night like puking in trash cans because I had a concussion from the ATV thing. But
oh my god.
hey, memories, baby. He left
for you.
He left. He's like, that was the best trip I've ever had.
I'm just laughing because I'm like thinking
moving
about
here.
people nowadays complaining for like a busy day or something, and I'm like, dude, Sean literally drove around with Wyatt throwing up with a concussion,
That's
delivering for
gnarly.
his own company. Like,
Was he driving?
No, I
I swear,
no, he was not driving.
That is wild.
Oh, I love you guys.
Okay.
That's insane.
Year in recap.
Yeah, as we know, from the time this comes out, the week later it will be the New Year's Eve. So we kind of wanted to do a little recap of we grew A lot. I was trying to use a big
Exponentially?
word. I was trying to use a big word. I couldn't. So I don't know. What do you guys? A couple recaps of what we did. We moved into this.
Yep, moved in the new building January 17th, so at the beginning of this year. So we'll be coming up on our year anniversary here, which is a big deal. We went from 2,000 square foot surrounded by transients and just a real rough area with no room to grow to 20,000 square feet and no transients. A fenced-in parking lot, all sorts of great, sorts of great things.
Also, not in a porn studio anymore.
Not in an old porn studio. That's also right.
We could definitely
be debated.
Yeah,
we could definitely record porn here if we wanted to. We got this.
We got plenty of spaces.
I think with OnlyFans, you can record porn anywhere.
Yeah, yes,
and I
we
think
can.
that's kind of the thing.
Yes.
It's like, look at this.
I mean, except for all the people who got fired for it, like the two teachers that had sex in the classroom,
which is wrong.
100%.
Which is wrong.
Bro, it wasn't with students though, right? It was with
No,
each
no,
other.
no. It was two teachers that both worked at the school, and so I don't know. It's a question of
There was a mom. There was a mom that was doing it, and she's she was talented at her job. So like she's doing that. She had kids in the high school. People started to figure out about it. They kicked the family out of the school.
Okay,
like, too
but
much
here's the
negative
thing,
review.
though. Here's the thing, though. When kids are old enough and they're going to realize that their mom has an OnlyFans, you're fucked when you're getting bullied.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
a kid has to do now. Oh no, I know, but all a kid has to do now is like check this shit out. Just subscribe to your mom for a month.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
She's
such
cheap.
a flex.
She's cheap.
That's such a flex. It's like, oh man, hurts. Hey, you suck. It's like, well, your mom was sucking last time.
Oh,
That was. Okay, we're editing.
Yeah, that was
a bad joke. That was a bad joke.
What?
We launched our own brand this year as well.
That's been fun.
That's pretty big. Yeah, we launched our own house brand. It's been popping off.
Did the Source brand? We've had the Cali Select the whole time. For that, or did we switch and then we
That's a
found
great question. Pretty much been rocking Cali Select the whole time. I think maybe right at the beginning we had a few other something else, but
random ones. Yeah, but
I mean, we scored with what we have.
it's all mixed light, and the reviews have been just been off the charts. Everybody's been really liking it.
Everybody loves, like the government Oasis right now. People are asking for it.
Did you see what's the new one?
Lemon something?
Lemon cherry or whatever?
Lemon cherry.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Probably testing out of this world.
Yeah, I think it said 31,
Nugs
32.
were massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't believe that we sold what we sold for.
Yeah. We launched a podcast this year.
Yeah.
You're listening to
You're
it?
listening
Been
to
a
it.
blast.
You'll
I've been
know.
censored a lot.
Elijah thinks he's being censored a lot.
Are we gonna make a reel about how many times I've been censored?
No, because the things that you were censored for are not real worthy. Maybe one of them. We threw a billboard out this year is another thing we did.
And we're going to take one down.
And we're maybe take that pup down. Turns out billboards just don't really work.
Yeah,
Like I don't really know. That's about
well, we definitely grew. We're in a how much bigger is this place than the other place, just in square footage?
Well, that was 2, and this is 20,000. 2,000 to 20,000. So I don't know. Is that 100?
Yeah,
10 times?
Yeah,
10 times, something like that. 10, 100, I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we had a pretty wild 420 party this year. It was pretty fun. We definitely rolled a joint that had like 3 ounces in it, which looked like a small baseball bat.
It really did.
I watched Braden take multiple hundreds of milligrams to the face during the party. Dude, which I told that story last night I was at a Christmas party, like my kid's school Christmas party. So real rager. So this woman was handing out little like 2 milligram little like chocolate things. She's like, okay, you only take one and this and this, and she asked me if I want. I'm like, no, it's it's okay. And then she was like, yeah, never take over 5 milligrams, and I'm like. Let me tell you some stories. Let me tell you some stories.
I got a couple employees.
Yeah, I got this one named Elijah, and he takes this RSO oil, and
So it's a funny thing you say about the 420 party. So I remember before I came there, I was hanging out with Forrest, and we both ate a 1,500 milligram bar before we came in, and we both ate the mushrooms, and then came in and then proceeded to, I think, smoke some of that super blunt.
yeah.
I think I took a couple bong rips and some dabs.
Yeah. Yes.
Baby Jeters. We had Blunt. We had,
Yeah.
I think there were people rolling like the entire party.
I was
party.
rolling
That's
the entire
awesome.
party, and then I had to
Crazy.
drive home that night.
Yeah, nice. And then Forrest fed me a mushroom edible like we were
Yeah.
like in a sensual moment. He had a little piece of chocolate, and he's like, "Open your mouth," and he puts it in my mouth, and I'm like, "Yeah, right. Don't know what this is,
weird. Let's not talk about this later. But now everyone knows.
but yeah, hey, now it's out there." In a
Hey
podcast.
man, it's not gay if you got your socks on.
That's so funny though.
Some good friends, I guess.
all right.
I don't know. People always care about our well-being.
Exactly. Speaking of employees, we went from like how many employees are we rocking right now?
50 plus.
Gee.
Yeah, we have a lot.
And that grown a lot
lot,
from
too.
moving here. So like
I didn't even know we had that many.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were able to expand and offer like, hey, now we got packaging, now we got distro, now we got this, we got that. So yeah, just adding people left and right. Payroll is just climbing up there. I don't know about
crazy.
that,
What
Sorry.
else happened? Jared got married.
I
Jared got married.
Been great.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, how's married life? It's fantastic.
The same.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
but way better though, because now you have like your own place together, and prior to getting married, you weren't
100%.
living together.
No,
so like,
no.
Oh, yeah, I guess you didn't
were
live with each other
Very
before.
traditional,
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
And honestly, it was like, I don't know. I've been asked countless times, like, "Oh, is it everything you expected?" I'm like, "Of course it is. She's incredible. Like,
Yeah.
that's the win. Like,
Yeah.
I got lucky."
yeah,
What was the date again?
April 25th.
April 25th.
April 25th, I got sunburned.
right now?
He knows. He doesn't miss, man.
August 31st.
It was the sunniest
birthday?
day of the
My
year.
my wedding day.
Her birthday.
June 2nd.
Oh, there you go. Good.
I don't know my mom. Sorry, mom. I always get it wrong.
All right. Well, March. 5th,
barely know my
wife. My mom's
grandma's.
April 17th.
January 21st.
Gotta. Yeah. Some of
I
it.
don't know why.
Jared's.
That's what you have the wife for. She remembers that. Stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, you should create a note in your phone to remember those things.
That's a smart. I've
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
done
that
that.
calendar, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, Jared had his wedding on the sunniest day of the year, and me and Daniel got so freaking sunburned.
Okay, mind
It
you,
was,
I got that park 6 months prior.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was full risk.
He
Like
was ready.
if it's raining, we're screwed. And I asked Amy, I was like, "Oh, should we get like tent canopies?" They were like $800
Oh
for
my
like
God.
a not very big one. And I was
Negative.
like, "This is
negative.
bullshit. I'm not doing it."
Amy's family was so nice to me too. Like 3 people walked up and like, "Hey, would you like some sunscreen?" And I'm like, "No, I'm doing great. I don't need it." And then
The next day.
They knew you were gonna need it.
they could tell I was probably look like a lobster, and they were
Yeah.
coming up to me like, "Hey, you definitely need this, and you're going to look like a ridiculous person in the photos." I think Daniel,
Which
were you
we
wearing a
still haven't
hat?
gotten.
You have a hat on? Did you have your hat tan line afterwards?
Yeah, you said you got somewhere really bad
He
too.
had a pretty good hat tan line going. Yeah, that big spot in his forehead.
I've got one of those before, and it kind of made me mad.
It can't be comfortable.
It's not.
And especially when you're putting the hat on and it rubs
You know
against
why?
the-
You know why? You look like that tan line of a dick, and then like the top is just white.
Let me close my eyes and try to picture it.
Yeah.
Nope, don't got it.
When I used to coach, the thing with the raccoon eyes, because when you wear your sunglasses all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like different, like 2 days, like for summertime.
Yeah.
Like I would just be just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed all the time.
Somebody help me picture a raccoon. Isn't it darker around
But you
their
know what?
eyes?
It's the
I know
different
what you mean.
two-tone.
Yeah, I get you.
Gosh,
I'm still hooked on that it's not gay if you wear your socks.
Thank you.
I said that earlier, and I'm thinking, man, I duct tape my socks on.
oh, that's funny.
What else do we get? We're doing some random.
You went to Costa Rica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went to Costa
We
Rica?
both went to Costa Rica. Like,
Yeah, and Jared gave me all the inside scoops, and it was God, I want to move there and go back. And,
it was beautiful.
yeah, it
You
was
would,
beautiful.
you would die from coffee overdose.
Facts.
See,
Yeah. But
I
it was
don't even
so
drink
good.
coffee, dude. We got to the buffet and ordered like a regular coffee, like didn't add anything to it, and I was like, "This is the best coffee I've ever had."
See, is it really? Like,
It
it's
is.
so
it's the best.
good.
I
Like-
have found the specific coffee farm that I visited and have been shipping coffee from that specific farm to my house.
I'm coming over, boss.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm never going back.
Yeah.
I'm just coming over at 5 a.m. It's like, I'm going to work. Can I have some coffee?
Yeah. If
please?
they grew weed in Costa Rica, I'd be like, I'm set.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Why
I mean,
can't you be?
why
Why
don't
can't you start it?
Yeah, there you go.
We're
there you go.
moving. We're moving.
All I know is remember when I was in the jungle and it was very, very moist, you could not smoke pre-rolls. I think I talked about that on the
yeah,
podcast. But
that's a good point.
that was an issue for me. I'm, you know.
I
But
guess
they got like the glass joint tube,
Yes.
the ones where
Yeah.
you just put them in and
Uh-huh.
good to go. A little flame torch.
We could figure something
Done.
out. I don't
Yeah.
think it's a deal breaker.
you just got to dab.
Oh, there
They're
we
just
go.
all dab heads.
Yeah.
Just like,
They probably are.
Makes sense.
that'd be funny.
Honestly, no. I feel like when I was there, I got mostly offered flour, like on the beach.
Oh,
Like,
for
you
sure.
need some Moda? I was like, no, I'm good actually.
Oh,
Thanks.
you got offered. Nice.
Yeah, cocaine
really?
too. Yeah, yeah, a few things. I was really, really drunk. I was like walking around from the pool, like
Oh, and they're like, look
so
at this
drunk.
thing. He's barely
I was
stumbling.
like, they had like all the little things on the beach. It was like the little wooden carving stuff, and like I walked up and looked at one. I was like, oh yeah, how much is this? And it was like the most expensive thing I'd seen like the whole time I was there. I was like, what? Okay, I'm gonna go back over here.
and he's like, oh, senor, it's actually.
Yeah, I was like $80 for this wood thing. That I'm like the gift shop is cheaper. I don't understand.
That's funny.
But it was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Good.
Beautiful. It was hot. It was so hot. Like I can't even. Never felt heat like that. I don't know. My good friend's from Florida, and he's like, yeah. By the time you get out the driveway, your like armpits are sweaty.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know if I can handle that. But
Dude, that was me in Arizona.
It is just brutal. We were laying out by the pool. And it was like a fog layer above us. And all of a sudden, the fog layer was gone. And it felt like I was being cooked. I slithered like off the chair into the pool. Like, what just happened to me? It just,
Like a lizard.
It's like you're in an
hits
air
different
fryer.
out there, bro.
Imagine being in an air fryer.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
I can.
what if they made one an air fryer you could get in?
They did. It's called the sauna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
Anyways,
Yeah.
your stuff. All right. Well, it's personal things for me. One, I started doing stand up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, both of you did.
Yeah, loved it. I mean, been loving it. I haven't been in a minute,
you need to
but
go
I
back.
have a lot of stuff.
That's what happens when you have a girlfriend.
So much. It does.
Like I said, you need to start building your set.
I know, and I have been a lot. Like just
At
from
home?
at home, being with her, being around friends more, and everything. It's actually helped me. Like when I go back, I'm gonna have some shit. But yeah, new girlfriend and a terrible relationship. Yeah.
Good.
Ended one, started another.
Started another one, and it's funny. It's the ones that you never see coming.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Are you still looking for a new place to live?
Fuck yeah. All right. Anybody here know of anybody?
Public service announcement.
Public service hours. Elijah here could spend between $750 to $1,100 on a room. All right, just let you know. Yeah. But yeah, no, still looking for a spot. Guys, do your research when you're looking for a room. Get to know the person, because you don't know what demons they got in their closet.
Don't just jump in with some MILF.
Still wild.
A MILF is way more put together than this one. She even got fruit snacks. Sorry.
Oh, man.
That's the kicker right there. That's the one that.
But I mean, besides that, it's been a good year.
Nice.
I got out a lot of things and I put myself in a better spot.
Yeah, you definitely did. We definitely noticed your outlook on life being much more positive. We need
Just a little more positive.
Yeah, we should go out on Tuesday and do another bit. I got a bit I'm developing too about bees evolving from wasps when they turn vegan. It's pretty funny.
I have 2 weeks off of pool.
Ooh.
So no Tuesday nights. So I'm like, me and Jasper maybe could swing by after work,
Yeah.
have
So we
a
need to do
beer,
it.
enjoy the show.
We need to do a family comedy night.
Yeah,
Family
like, why
outing.
not, dude?
Yeah.
That'd be a good time.
Me and Elijah will go up after each other and talk shit about each other up there. That'd be fun.
I mean,
Should we have Daniel come bring his camera?
double barrels loaded.
That would be a really fun time.
I got a bunch of jokes. I got one about adoption right now and things like that too.
Can't wait. Well, this year I started microdosing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I think a lot of us actually did.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
taking the credit for that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm so.
I just can't. I can't get them right now. I gotta get them.
I got it. Schedule 35. I don't know if we can say that online or
yeah,
it doesn't matter. We're a small podcast.
It's a legitimate
Schedule
company.
35 is awesome.
Schedule
Yeah,
35.
legitimate company.
do
They're
they
based out
send
of
it to your
Canada.
house?
Do they send you like a monthly supply or a weekly?
It depends on how much you buy.
pick on what you want.
Yeah, you buy what you need.
You can buy a single 2-pack. You can buy 10-pack, 20-pack, 50-pack.
What is this place called again?
Schedule.
35.
Schedule 35.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah. No,
I get 4.5 for 30 or for like $25. Take it every 4 days. No more depression. It's awesome.
It's a win.
Yeah.
The win-win.
Opens up a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am thinking about death a little more, and that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, it's just a black hole at the end of this.
Yeah, but you worked through it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like in the shower. I hate showers now because of this.
No. Dude, you know what?
Music,
for me,
bro.
Yeah,
it's
for
like the only difference I feel on mushrooms than I did with acid is I feel like buzzy inside.
Buzzy.
Yeah,
Like in a good way.
a little bit. It's like kind of like a vibrating,
Like a jitter?
a little bit. Yeah, like a jitter.
Yeah, you get a.
I think that's called like a what is it called? When you don't have drugs for a while. What's that called? Huh? Withdrawals. It sounds like withdrawals.
Well, I've never taken like an extreme amount where I'm like feeling it when I'm not taking it.
Oh,
you
okay.
know? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've done my exploration, but it's never been to the point where I'm like, oh, I got to do this every day.
nice.
Well, I heard that acid's not even that bad. It's just it's more
It's chemical.
boo boo because it's because of the name.
Unless
acid.
you get clean.
Yeah,
acid.
like
Oh
when
my
it's called
God.
acid, so people are like, it's not as dangerous as other things on the market.
No, the best thing.
Fentanyl, crystal meth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's either do this point and trip out for 8 hours, or do this point and die.
Speaking of fentanyl and crystal meth, I am addicted.
At the party last night.
Yes, at the school party last night. No, I am addicted to this YouTube channel called Soft White Underbelly.
Same.
So I'm not exaggerating. I've watched 12 hours.
Did you watch the Rogan cast yet?
Yeah, he had the guy on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what made you start it.
That's what made me got to get on it. And
I started
then-
watching that like before we went on, dude. It's crazy.
It's crazy. So I flew recently, and which like 2 6-hour travel times, and I literally watched Soft White Underbelly for all of the 12 hours.
crazy.
And then I've been watching it on my commutes back and forth, and it is for those you don't know, it's a YouTube channel where a gentleman does very tasteful, I'm going to say interviews, but they're not really interviews, of people that are, pimps and prostitutes, drug addicts,
Murderers.
gangsters, murderers, child molesters, like people that
an inbred family.
oh my god,
Yeah,
the inbred
and
family was
crazy.
nuts. People that, and he just like allows them like to just tell their story. So he's not interviewing as like he's trying to ask questions because he has a specific narrative that he's trying to get to. He just wants them to just tell their story. So they're anywhere from like 30 minutes, sometimes they're an hour, depending on how captivating the people are. And so he has a studio in Skid Row in LA, just some little like crappy studio, and he also helps these people out. That's the other thing. I don't know if you guys know this, but he has a GoFundMe, where people send money into the GoFundMe, and then he helps distribute it to help these people get back on their feet. And then like when he does record in Skid, he'll be like, he'll like hire one guy to watch the door. He'll hire somebody to maybe help him find somebody and get them kind of wrangled up and get them there. But to hear these people, and they always start at childhood too, which is my favorite
Right.
part. So when they're childhood, it's made me such a better father. Not that I was doing like crazy fucked up stuff,
but it makes you think.
it makes you think. And you're like, somebody tells like a girl that
Perspective.
has been working the track, which is like, the worst type of prostitution that's like actually out there on the street, walking up and down the street. The amount of like trauma that these women have had in childhood is just it's so hard to listen to, but it really gives you perspective on what life, how good your life actually is, and how
Yeah,
good
dude,
your
you gotta be
childhood
going home
was.
happier than ever now.
100%. It made me think. So I lived in St. Louis, we're talking about it here a few times. And I used to go out at nighttime and feed stray dogs in the middle of the night. me and my girl would get high and we go to the store and we buy cheap dog food, and there's a bunch of stray dogs around in the hood, and we would just go like leave little.
I mean, that's
things
kind of
like
cool.
dog food. Yeah, it whatever.
Yeah.
But so we got to see the girls working the track, like actually walking up and down the street. And I'll never forget, there's this one chick in a FUBU jersey, and it's like 1, 2 in the morning, and this is like East St. Louis, and she's walking down the road in a FUBU jersey. A car pulls up to her. She walks up to the window, and then I see her look up, and there's a van parked over in the corner, and the van flashes its lights twice, and then she gets in the car and drives off. So that's her protection, her pimp over there in the car, giving her permission to get in the car, basically.
Wild.
And so I knew what was going on at the time, but then listening to these stories on Soft White Underbelly, I'm like, it makes me
connected it,
and then there's other times where I'm like, oh, that's what was going on there. Like we're at a motel. It was like there's a situation in a motel one night there too, and I was like, oh my god, that was a pimp and prostitutes. Like, oh my god, I get it now. Like,
I have a crazy story from one of my deliveries. I connected so much right now. Okay, so I went to the Motel 6 in Pismo, and the guy wanted me to go into his room, and as soon as I walked through the door, he's like 70-something years old. There's this beautiful black girl on his bed wearing like a dress and everything like that, and he's got like a stack of cash on the dresser, and I just look at him and I look at her and I just put it together, and I'm like, I don't know what's about to happen right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm
getting ready to get tapped in, bro.
And then it's like, oh god. Anyways, so I give him his stuff, and she's like staring at me the whole time, and I'm just like,
wild.
She's trying to make me her next client. But I'm standing there and everything. I'm just getting it done. She's talking to me while I'm talking to him. And I'm just cracking jokes like I do to make it less awkward. And then I turn around, I'm like, you guys have a good night. And she goes, you too. And I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah. And here's how I bet it went. She's like, man, I'd love to fuck you, but I want to smoke some weed first. And then, bing, bang, boom.
Wild.
I've actually taken calls like that on dispatch before, where it's been a John in a hotel room, and he's been like asking this chick, and then I've been like, is she 21?
Is she
like, what's going on with this?
That's right too. It's like when I looked at her, I'm like, you look pretty young. I mean, maybe around my age, but also I'm just like,
well, when he's 70, I guess it like makes it look younger.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You put a prune next to a grape.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, I'll never forget that time you took over dispatch that one day. It was like nobody sitting in the chair, and you were like, call came in, you just decided to stop and answer it, and I was sitting at the mod desk, and I heard you essentially be like, oh no, we don't have any sexual products here, but you can find like lube and stuff like that at Megan's in downtown SLO. Yeah. And I just like popped up like, what?
No, of course, the one call I sit down, they're like, hey,
like sex, like tinctures or something.
Lube mostly. He was looking for he was just trying to get freaky.
Yeah, and I was like, of all the calls for Sean to sit down and take, and then to still be like, oh yeah, this is where you can find it, was just so baffling and awesome to me. I was like, that's a good.
And then the other call that I took when the customer told me that his balls were so swollen up that he had to like carry him in some sort of carrying case or some shit like that.
Yeah, white neck.
A ball carrying.
My balls are so swollen, I got to wear like 3 pairs of pants and duct tape them to my belly or something.
You were on the phone for 20 seconds when he said that.
It was pretty much how he opened the conversation.
Took the headset and you were just like,
this guy, has he never jerked off?
I don't know.
Does he just punch himself in the nuts each time he jerks?
No, we've talked about him on the podcast.
We called him Scooter.
Scooter. It was Scooter. It was Scooter.
An alleyway that we don't want to go. We're gonna going on to the ending here. We're almost at 45 minutes.
All right.
To take you guys out, maybe a couple New Year's Eve stories.
Yeah, right in the middle, one of those little cavern spots.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Because like Morro Bay to Cayucas, you can do fire, right?
Yeah.
If you're between like studios and like that park entrance, like in one of those little nooks, like we've never ever had anyone come out and talk.
Exxon owns that. That's why you can do what you want. So
I did learn that.
Yeah, so you leave Morro, and then like where the dog beach is at between Morro and Cayucas. Yeah. So that area is owned by Exxon, and that's why there's nobody that can tell you what to do on there, because Exxon's not using it for anything.
Yeah.
But once you get a little bit closer up to like Cayucas area where all the houses are.
Yeah, that's why I said up to that.
Yeah, then you got a bunch of
they
restrictions, but you can.
Are brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
They won't they will call if you park in front of those people's
Yeah.
houses.
Yeah.
They will call the
They'll
cops
call the cops on you.
instantly.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
once you get up to Cayucas by the pier, you can have fires and stuff up there
Yeah.
too. I do that. I've done that quite a few times. But yeah, that where Exxon owns, you can do whatever you want, which is why everybody lets their dogs run like crazy off the leash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say one. Not the best thing I've done. The best thing I've done is Vegas in New Year's.
There you go.
You got to do it.
That's a way.
Because they like kind of shut down the strip, and then you can like you pick a hotel like we did Planet Hollywood kind of in the middle, and then when it turns 12, like
All the
5
prostitutes come out.
Yes. I saw the prostitute in your hotel there. You know. Yeah.
She was working Vegas.
Yeah. It connected together. No.
And you take the road where less or more traveled.
No, like 5 hotels just start doing fireworks at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a lot of fun. No, the tip I'm going to give for any parents out there, you find a YouTube clip of fireworks or last year's or whatever. You put it on at 9:00 for the kids. They think that the ball's dropped, and they're like, "Okay, it's midnight, time to go to bed." And they're like, "Oh, okay, we saw the ball," and they go to bed.
That's a nice one. I'm going to change the clocks in my kitchen
Yes.
and then execute that this weekend.
So you do like a 9-10 o'clock show, and
Yeah.
the ball's dropping. It's just East Coast, and then you just go, and you're good to go.
There you go. I like that.
But anything else?
Negative.
Got
man.
anything?
Nope.
Perfect. Yeah, we're at 43 minutes.
We did good.
Good. Everybody, hope you had a good Christmas yesterday. Hope you guys have a good New Year's Eve
be
and
safe.
day.
Please be safe.
If you're driving, Uber. If you can't drive,
If you're
Uber,
if you're drinking,
Cabby.
Uber. If you're
if you know one of us, don't call us because we'll
No,
be
I'm
drunk.
not gonna pick you up.
Yeah.
Do not call Elijah.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Just don't.
I'll be here until
Yeah.
10. So then
On New Year's
I'll
Eve.
probably go straight to wherever.
New
Amy
Year's
is.
Eve. I worked last year's New Year's Eve. It's actually a good day at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I think I'll
on
be
the
working
road,
that
On
day.
the road.
On the
I'm
road.
gonna be in the building.
Sorry. But yeah, on the
solving
road.
every problem that
Oh no, I'll
comes
be
up.
working. I'll be working that morning.
That's fine.
That'll be a good morning.
Yeah.
Well, on social, IG is Buzz Talking Budz. Our business is thesource.cc, YouTube, The Source Slow, and our website, if you're on the Central Coast, Paso all the way to Santa Barbara, thesourceslow.com. Everybody enjoy your time with whoever you're with your family. It's a great time of year. Be happy who you are with or who you're not with. If you're by yourself, enjoy it. If you're not,
Bro.
if you're with a bunch of people, enjoy it. So we just want all love.
We got to go to 3 places on Christmas.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dude.
Oh darn! Really good food, good company, and
Yeah,
Yeah, multiple
I'm just
meals.
too loved.
All right, everybody. I love you guys.
Everybody
Thank
stay
you.
high.
Stay high.